do something. Look at my hands, the skin's peeling off, it feels so dry, and the nails have started chipping off. There's an infection here, please help. So this is what happens when we land up washing our hands so frequently. Finally, how much can it take, man? Right? But you have to still take care. So let's try and know how you can keep your skin healthy in spite of washing them so much. Repeated washing, there goes the oiliness of the skin becomes dry, you may land up with cuts in the fingers, the nails will start to chip, sometimes you even land up with a loss of cuticle, and the cuts can be very painful many times. The skin just keeps on peeling off, there may be redness, there will be itchiness, sometimes you land up with even reaction to the detergents that have been. So guys, diligently washing your hand every time definitely helps to keep the germs away, but your hands are already screaming. How are you going to help them and yourself? So simple things. Use a milder soap. Your hand wash soap need not be the harsh antiseptic antibacterial one. Most of the times, just using the soap properly in a proper fashion. Make sure you rub it properly. Each and every part has been clean. Keep it on for 10 to 15 seconds, sometimes 20 if you're coming from outside, and wash it off. So that foam itself is sufficient to clean the hands. You need not go for fancy antiseptic soaps or cleansers for that matter. Most of the time this should suffice. So that is the most important thing that can help you, is to keep the soap a softer one, even the one which leaves that little creamy feeling. Even a baby soap for that matter will do. Don't wait till your hands get fired, man. Don't wait till you just can't work any. After washing, pat dry. Always pat dry instead of rubbing your hands in a harsh fashion, and make sure to clean the skin around the nails as well. But remember the word pat dry. Be checked. Tendency is to use hot water. We believe that if you use hot water, it's going to kill away the germs, but such a short contact time with the soap will only dry up the skin if you're using very hot water. Just lukewarm water is good enough, or even for that matter you can use tap water, right? So the temperature of the water, mind you, need not be very hot. That will only harm your skin. After washing your hands and drying them properly, if your work is done, do remember to put a moisturizer. Now already there is a lot of dryness, so in such a scenario, moisturizing creams on ointments are better. If it is just a little matter of prevention and you have to go back to work or use some keyboards, then maybe you can use a lotion, but definitely do use. Day, make sure you pamper your hands. यार सख्त पिटाई हो चुकी है हाथ की. One most important thing, a regular soap for that matter, if you're using, then there is something called as the skin barrier, the natural oil layer that forms. That takes around 4 to 6 hours to form back. लग गई उसकी solid, man. So what you are going to do, you have to pamper it. You have to give your skin some resources to form that oil, and just leave it alone. But yes, washing is necessary. So at the end of the day, pamper your hands and feet to a lovely oil massage. A little warm oil, even plain coconut oil, will do wonders for your skin. Do remember to wash your hands before you put in the oil, but not in excess. And do remember to also massage the skin near the nails. This is also taking a very bad beating, man. So just take care of that also. Just in case you see that on some fingers or some areas, you have started getting those mild cuts, immediately cover them. And what you're going to do is cover it with a waterproof bandage if you're going to be working a lot in water, or a simple micro pore tape. Those paper tapes are available. You can just change them if they get wet. So cover them, and that will prevent the further damage to those areas. If you have landed up with deep cuts, then you can tie that area with a cloth piece and cover it up with a plastic. I personally do not advocate using so much of rubber gloves, because most of the times the water goes inside the gloves and the detergent also stays inside. So I usually do not advise people to use gloves for doing their washing work, right? Because you tend to perspire in that also, and that can further dry your hands and be a cause for irritation. And if the detergents go inside the gloves, they tend to cause more allergies and irritation than benefit. So that's another thing. Do remember to take care of the areas which are showing signs of damage. Do not try to peel off that skin layer that is coming off, and do be very gentle with your skin. अपने ही हाथ है, बहुत संभाल लेना. The simplest thing that can be done is, especially during the kitchen work, if you have to wash your hands, how about using a damp cloth instead? So you keep a cloth, extra cloth, which you can just wipe your hands with. Keep two for that matter, so that you don't have to go and wash your hand again and again in running water, or from outside. When you come from outside, yes, you do wash your hands. Sometimes you can, a sanitizer will also help. I would personally not advocate using excess of sanitizers, but still, do take care of your hands. You can always pamper them one extra time during the daytime with oil application. If you're free, the best thing that you can do is pamper them with oil application. So finally, this is the skin barrier that we call, the oil that is there. Do keep it with you. Don't let it go away from your skin, and keep your hands supple and soft, good to feel. Right? Dr. Jolly Shah here once again, medical and aesthetic dermatologist, owner of Skin Nurture. I hope you guys have found this helpful. Keep your hands happy, stay healthy, take care. See you soon.